Hello everyone. Bit of a different video today. There's not going to be any Bible verses, and there's not going to be any script to keep these points that I want to make and keep me on track. I'm just going to sit here, give partly a life update, and explain why that is relevant to the fact that if you're in high school, you should watch this. High school years are probably the most stressful and the most busy part of anyone's life. And for young men, that is especially true. We sit here, it's when, even though most young men have already started puberty, it's when you really see the changes come, when you really start becoming that man. Well, that man. And it's when you start getting a job, and when you start driving, when you start getting into tougher, actually real competitive sports that matter so much more than any other sport that you've played. And it's when you start living a life that's so different. You're expected to do all of this, wake up at, I don't know, it changes, but for me, if you need to get to school on time, you need to wake up at the latest, for guys, at 6:40 in the morning. Most guys don't go to bed till 3, and while we sit here and talk about it, and laugh, and say that it's all fun, it's not. I'm gonna be real with you. I'm gonna pull the curtain on this. The day that I'm recording this video is on Tuesday, and I recorded the other 2 videos over the weekend, one being on Sunday, and that was pretty normal. That was nice. And then you come to this video and you see me in a more sad, laid back kind of manner, and a lot of structure, just me talking and venting, and you can tell the difference that I've been falling. Just as you, many of you have fallen, and I'm sitting here supposed to be the one preaching to you all, but I want to be transparent that even I am not perfect. And that's a fact. No one is. It says it in the Bible. And no matter how hard I lean on the Lord, no matter how hard I run into being productive, this demon that lives inside of me pulls me back in, and it pulls me in deeper and deeper, and makes me fall faster and faster, to the point that it almost seems that there is no saving. Yet again, it is Monday, and I have this vision that I think is from God, that I'm standing out in my front yard on Friday with my arms open wide, basking in the hot air and smiling, because that day will be a beautiful day where I am finally free from this perpetual sin, this demon that lives inside of me that I cannot beat. I said in another video, not to brag, but to continue telling this story, that I am very good at being able to cut things out cold turkey and actually stick to it, especially with diets and working out, like adding things in too. I'm good at that's what I'm gonna do now. We're gonna do this every day now, and I'm good at doing that. There's only been one thing to ever evade me with that mindset, and it is this problem. It is this demon that keeps pulling me in, taking me by my neck and beating me. No one beats me, yet he can. He found a weakness in me that I cannot find in myself. Now I know that I will spend the rest of this week on it, and I know that on Friday, God has a plan for me to be happy and bask in His glory and to thank Him for all that He does. So here's another point I want to make in this video. We all fall, but you gotta keep going. Especially if you're a man like me, if you're a man that wants to improve themselves, if you're a man that wants to become better, work on themselves, and do the hard work and become successful and actually become masculine. That is what I want to give you. Life ain't always puppies and rainbows, as one of my old science teachers used to say. And he could not be more right. You never know what you're going to get. You never know what life will throw at you, and you never know what demon can pull you into this sin day in and day out. I pride myself on becoming better, and it feels as if lately I'm becoming worse. I'm falling more into this sin than I have in a long time. And there is no way out for me, and all I want to do is get out. I want the Lord to save me, yet I fall. Definitely not due to Him, but due to me. Yes, my physical strength is great. My mental strength in most areas is great. So what is the deal with this? I don't know. And here's the last point I want to give you, and learn about yourself. That is what I will be doing throughout this week. And I will give an update on Friday on what happens, because I told you I have this vision, and this vision will come to fruition where I will thank the Lord for all that He does. Grind like a man and become a legend.